Hey there, I'm Todd from RequestMetrics. I'm here to show you the integrated performance monitoring in RequestMetrics and our new lab performance tests. RequestMetrics has fantastic RUM tooling, showing you the performance of your real users. But sometimes those reports can be noisy and vague about why a page is slow. When you needed that diagnostic information, you had to open external dev tools and run manual scans. It was difficult and time-consuming and error-prone. That's where integrated performance monitoring comes in. Integrated performance monitoring from RequestMetrics will automatically scan your busiest pages for both desktop and mobile every week and track your scores with actionable recommendations to make your site faster. Here's how it works. Here's the RequestMetrics dashboard, and it might look a little different than the last time you saw it. It still shows the real user information right up front, which is the most accurate information about how users perceive your site. But now we also have this new lab results section. And the lab results is a roll-up of the latest scan we did across all of your pages. So this score, this 99, represents how my site overall is doing. And here's all the individual metrics we were capturing from our scans, along with the latest scores and common issues that we explored. Let's look into one of these. Let's look at largest contentful paint. So here's where the integrated performance experience from RequestMetrics is really, really cool because we're showing you both RUM and lab scores together in an integrated experience centered around your pages. So like here's the individual pages on our site, how the real users experience them, and then the last scan that we got, along with the common issues that we found among them, all shown together. Let's dig in on one of our pages and see more. So here's the root. And now we have this combined experience where we see, here's a screenshot of what the last load looked like during a lab report, as well as the actual scores that users experience on this page. Now the actual scores are running a little slow actually. It looks like we had a bunch of slow users visit recently, and we're up to 3.84 seconds. But the last lab report shows a perfect 100. And this is important because the scores can be different. The real data is the most accurate. This is what real people have experienced. And so the issues that we might find in a lab report are important to improving that number, even if you get perfect scores there. A perfect score in a lab report does not necessarily mean you have no work to do. The lab reports are able to run on both desktop or mobile, depending on what's important to you. And then we produce an issues list directly powered by Lighthouse for what the common things that we found that you could fix. So you can drill into them and you can see exactly what each one of these things are. It looks like we have some images, for example, that we could defer to load later and speed up this page a little bit. Now, if I just launch some improvements, I can rerun a scan at any time. You can see this live loading sequence of us loading the page, processing its performance, and figuring everything out. And you can do this whenever you want directly from the UI. And then we can drill in to get more details from the full lab report. So this full lab report integrates all the different kinds of metrics that we could get. We have this particular lab test, which is great. We had a perfect score, as well as the real user experience numbers gathered from RequestMetrics, where we're running a little slow on LCP. And then Google's data directly from the Crux API, where we can see what Google thinks of this page. Is it slow? Should it be penalized by SEO? And seeing all of these numbers together gives us a more comprehensive picture about whether or not we need to address issues on this page. Now on the left, we see the screenshot of what this page looked like, as well as an interactive loading film strip of how this page loaded with interesting metrics highlighted. We have the same issues list powered by Lighthouse that we could go and dig into, as well as some insights that we produce of important resources that are blocking load and third parties, which are some of the most common issues we see for slow loading pages. We also have the full waterfall of this particular test, the same waterfall interface that you love in RequestMetrics, but we've integrated this loading screenshots into it so that you can see how individual resources impact the loading sequence of the page, which is really, really cool. Integrated performance monitoring is available in RequestMetrics today, included with your current subscription. So go ahead, log in, try it out, and let me know what you think.